Welcome to Billionaire Brown Girls. My name is Masada. I am your host, and I have with me today Carl Agard, and we are talking about using each other. I know it sounds a little crazy when you put it like that, but listen, I'm going to say this. If I can't use you, you are useless. This is something I've said plenty of times over the years. I've said it to guys that I've met, and I've seen them get offended, and I really didn't really give a fuck. Because I'm going to tell you this, you use a car every day. The car is not offended. The car was put there to be used. People are to be used. If you cannot use them, they are useless. You use your mother to nurture you. You use your man to nurture you, to take care of you, whatever you're using them for. Because I can promise you, if most of the people that are around you on a day-to-day, if you could not use them, you would not be bothered with them. That is just a real thing.
It's like, you gotta be real with it. It works both ways. It's like women use men, men use women, men and men, women and women. And not even just financial. It's knowledge, connection, That's it. Experience, whatever. Like, my thing is, like, if you're around me all day, every day or whatever, you call me and you don't bring nothing at all. Like, I can't even say, yo, my cable's acting up. You know anyone that can fix it? Right. You don't even know that. Like, then what's the use after a while? But then they call me and I'm a treasure trove of goddamn information. And I'm like a walking black Google.
And I'm gonna tell you something, real talk. I'll tell a person if they can't use me, they should probably tell me, go ahead about my business. And that's in anything. I've met guys who have been really well off, right? Financially, that could do things for me. And my question is, what can I offer you? I never forget I was dating a dude, African dude. And he was pretty well off, and he was moving. He was about to move to another spot or whatever. And I remember coming over, and he would always take me out to eat, and we would do things. He, would just pay things for me. So I came to his crib when he said he was moving. I showed up with some boxes, some U-Haul boxes, some tape, all this. And I come through the door ready to pack. I said, you said you moved, you got to be out tomorrow. What are you doing? Why aren't you packing? I'm in this space of what I'm accustomed to. And he said to me, he was like, nah, the movers are coming for that. So I said, I hear you, but mind you, because at this time, I knew nothing about I knew movers, but not they're going to pack your shit too. Yeah. This wasn't my lifestyle is what I'm telling you.
Right.
And so he just was really offended by that shit. Like, no. So he said, I remember him telling me, he said, listen, because he want me cooking for him or nothing. He said, when I want to eat, I buy food. When I need my house clean, I pay somebody to clean it. Everything I want, I pay for. That's not what you want. That's not what you're for. You and I, we go out and we have a good time. That's what we do. So he had me in a place. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he was okay with that. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but what
everybody
I will
different.
Yes, because I was totally offended because
he might have grew up that way.
But yes, all I had to offer this man,
they had people staff that
right.
worked for him.
In my mind, all I had to offer this man honestly was companionship, some physicality here and there. You understand what I'm saying? Seriously. So you want to give what you can give wherever you can give it. And I'm saying, if I can come and pack and do it, and he looking at me like, baby, you ain't supposed to be doing no labor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's a real thing. So,
well, that's going to the popular Kevin Samuel videos. He be telling chicks, y'all want a high value man, stuff come with it.
Yeah.
They don't want a high value man, don't want a woman with money or headaches. They want companionship, some sex, and peace. That's
peace. That was it.
Right.
That was it.
That's it. In that order. Or you flip it around, but them three things.
And true story, what's funny? That same guy, we wound up breaking up. And he said to me, because I cried that day because he wouldn't let me help. And he said to me, we talked later, he said, so he said, you started crying over this shit. that's the end of it for me. Yeah. But it was really because I was offended because I didn't know no better. I was like, he won't let me back. He won't, you know what I mean? So first of all, we got to know who we dealing with. You got to know what type of
your audience.
Yeah, you got to know your audience. But yeah, but being able to use people in the way that I need to use them is very important to me. But you got to also know that that's what you're signed up for.
And then let me tell you something about using people also. Like I always tell people, look, I'm not want to be giving people no money, right? You know what I'm saying? But I give you an opportunity, which goes further because if you're a person that, you want to borrow $100, $200, $300 here and there, you're going to be fucked up again the next month. But what I do on my end, because I have so many connections, knowledge and everything like that, I give you an opportunity at least. Hey, I know this doctor hiring somebody for staff. I know this real estate broker that's hiring right here. I know a apartment complex looking for a property manager. Now at that point, you got yourself an opportunity making 50 grand a year with health benefits.
Right.
Like they always said, do you want someone leads you to water or you want someone to teach you how to you can shit with the fish shit. There you go.
Fish
right.
Shit. You want somebody to teach you how to fish?
Right. Or give you fish.
Yeah.
If someone give you fish, you eat the shit, you back at normal. Someone teach you how to fish, you always could go get fish and feed yourself. That's my knowledge, and I learned that.
But you know what's funny? I hear what you're saying, but I will say this: one thing that I have learned living in Atlanta is,
and I've heard fish. They want you hit them in the bag of fish.
No, I hear you about that. I hear you with that. I do. But I will say this, and I've heard so many people in Atlanta say it. You could be around somebody every day. I done been around people who I seen them bringing in 10 stacks a day, right?
Right.
And I'll say to them, and they want to hang out with you. This goes back to that, them hanging around people who don't want to put you on and shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll be with you every day. And you can say, so how are you? And they'll even tell you what they're bringing in. Like, yo, I put in. And you be like, yo, so how can I do it?
Right.
I swear to you, I've been around a situation so many times the motherfuckers won't tell you
They'll
nothing.
Clam up. Yeah.
They don't want to feed you. They want,
right.
For some, that's the weirdest thing in the world. I've never wanted to have anybody around me who wasn't eating. Going back to if I had 500, you getting 250. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, that's the
I
thing.
mean, I used to be like that. I can't do it.
That's the thing I didn't like about Atlanta. I noticed that too, was that people like to brag about what cars they drive, what houses they got, how much money they getting. But then the minute you ask them, well, how do you do it? Or what do you do? They clam up. Mm-hmm. And they get quiet. They change the subject. Hey, man, look, it's about to rain. It's about to rain now. Change the damn subject. And I'm not used to that up top. Up top, we kind of share information, feed each other. Because you don't ever know when the shit run out, you're going to need that person and vice versa. And we always call it honor among thieves or whatever, in a good way. But I found that out too. And I'm always good to be sharing my knowledge and stuff. Then I find out, all right, boom, someone's telling me they're making this money, making that money, they got this move, da-da-da-da-da. Then I'm like, how you get it? They clam up, change the subject. Oh, man, look about the rain. We talking about rain and shit like that. Then half an hour later, hey, man, you got to pop what you doing. Man, I'm running my mouth now.
Yeah, now you telling all your shit, but that's because
I'm doing my real estate deals.
That's
and,
you're
this is
popping,
foreclosures, everything like that. Till I didn't know, it's like, well, hold on. We got to share information, two-way street. You give a little, I give you a little, everything like that. But that's what go with the using part. Like, if you can't give somebody money, at least give somebody, okay, your sweat equity.
Give them honey. If you can't give me money, give me honey. Give me honey.
Yeah, give me honey. Well, yeah, we want honey. Give me some honey.
I want some money or some honey, baby. One or the other. I'm going to keep it 100. That's how I feel. Because so I hate that part of meeting people. That's for a whole nother one. I'm going to go to that next. Thank you for tuning in.
Wait, you got to sign off.
Masada from BillionaireBrownGirls.
Carl Agar. Follow me, Carl Agar _ the money expert on Instagram.